Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geek and Noise channel. In this video I have got a review of this. This is the IDPRT SP410 thermal label printer. This is going to help you with your business. It's going to help you look more professional when you're labeling up packages. It's also going to allow you to get those packages out of the door faster. Now, this particular product was sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. They haven't asked me to say anything in particular, no money's exchanged hands for the video, and I'm just going to share with you my opinion and my experience about setting this up and using it to print shipping labels. So this is the IDPRT SP410 direct thermal label printer. This is what the product box looks like. On one end of the box we've also got some of the specifications. It's a direct thermal printer, 203 dpi. Nice print speed as well. It uses folded paper or roll paper, and it also comes with a power cable inside the box. Just a power cable because the power supply is actually built into the printer. On the opposing end it just tells you what the various colour LED status lights mean. And then inside the box itself, we obviously get the printer, which we're going to take a closer look at in a short while. We get a driver disc, which during my setup process I didn't use. This actually works on Windows-based systems or Mac OS. So I've used this on Mac OS for my particular test. The drivers are available on the manufacturer's website, so no need to use the driver disc. We also get a USB cable to plug into the back of the printer. We get a little sort of warranty support type card with how to get in touch with the manufacturer should you have any problems. And we also get a shipping label printer user guide for the SP410. This is going to guide you through connecting the printer, using the optional, there's an optional roll feed sort of bracket that you can get to go off the back, or you can of course just put the stack of labels behind the printer. It also tells you about installing the Windows printer driver, and then on the opposing side we've got some Mac OS printer driver instructions as well. We also get this, which is pre-installed inside the printer. It's just a label they print out to test the printer and to show that it's working properly. And then we also get a little stack of, I would say approximately 20 or 30 thermal labels inside the box to get you up and running. And then of course we've got the printer itself. Very neat design. We've got one button on top. This button's also got an LED light around the outside, which lights up in different colours to show you the status of the printer. On the front here we've got the exit slot for the labels. This is where the printed labels are going to exit the printer. We've also got rubberized feet on the bottom and some ventilation holes. The sides have got little blue buttons that we pull forwards to open the printer, and then on the back here we have got the entrance for the labels. So this is where you're going to feed the labels through. There's no internal roll holder on this one. We've also got the main power on off switch, the input for the power cable, and also the input for the USB cable. Let's just open this up and show you inside before we connect it up to the computer. So we're just pulling these two buttons forwards on the side of the printer, and that opens the printer up. And here you can see the sort of path for the labels, little tiny rubberized roller which is going to help grip the labels. We've also got these blue pieces here which hold the labels in place, and you can adjust these to different widths. And then in the inside top lid of the printer, this is the thermal print head. So you can clean this off occasionally if it gets some dirt on it. You can clean it with a little sort of cotton bud or a lint cloth. There's no ink in this printer. It uses thermal labels, so there's no ink cartridge. The head reacts with the thermal labels and transfers the image onto the labels using thermal or heat. So there's no actual ink cartridges or toner. You just have to use special thermal labels which are readily available. There's no barcodes or anything on the back of these. It just uses standard thermal labels. Okay, so now you can see that I have got the printer plugged in. I've got the power cable plugged in just here, going down into my mains power socket. I've also got the printer plugged in via USB. Now I've had to use a little hub because I haven't got USB-A on my laptop, so you don't get this inside the box. This is just a USB-C to USB-A hub. I've switched it on using the main power switch on the back, and the LED light is blinking red, indicating that we need to put some media in. So I'm going to pull these tabs forwards and open up the printer like so, and I'm going to get my little stack of labels and pop them behind the printer like so. Make sure that the label is face up, so I just need to turn this over and put it in this way, so we're making sure that the label is indeed face up. And we'll feed this through the printer, making sure that those blue tabs are aligned nicely. And then we'll just pull this just to the front of the printer, and then we'll close that top cover like so. It feeds it to the front, so it's now at that front edge, and the light has gone blue, indicating that we're ready to print. Now, on my MacBook Pro here, I have got a shipping label. This is a 6x4 shipping label, and I've cropped it. It was on an A4 sheet, but I've cropped just around the outside of it, so it's just the shipping label only. Now obviously the drivers are installed already, ready to go, so I'm going to select print. It's important that you make sure that your SP410 printer is selected. We've also got paper size here, and we're printing 4x6 shipping labels, so it's important to select the same size, and then also make sure that scale to fit is selected on your printer driver. There are additional options inside the printer driver to make the printout lighter or darker, and various other adjustments, but we're going to print just with the standard settings. And there we go. We have got a professional looking shipping label that we can stick direct onto our package that we're sending out. Now normally this would have a barcode and a QR code that would be scannable by the shipping company or the courier you're using. I've blanked those out just for the purposes of this video, but it's got the address, the return address, the postage cost, and it just is very professionally presented. It looks great, and it's super quick. So instead of having to now cut this out of an A4 sheet of paper, I can just peel this off and stick it straight onto my parcel. So it's super quick, and it's going to really increase my productivity. This is a great little printer. You can print different size labels on it. I've used 6x4 just for this demonstration. It's very quick. It was very easy to set up, and I can certainly recommend it. This is the IDPRT SP410 direct thermal label printer. Now if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, please do check out the links down in the video description. Thank you very much for watching. There's also a link down there to the manufacturer's website, so please do check that out as well. Any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you in another video very soon.